Hello and welcome to Ham's Pokemon, and it's been a long time since I've actually done a vintage opening on my channel, but today I am finally getting back to a very vintage product actually, and it's something I don't know if I've ever actually done on my channel, but it's a theme deck opening, but it is this excellent Overgrowth theme deck, which is the theme deck, one of the theme decks from base set, as you can see. And I know this is really going to upset a lot of you vintage collectors out there, but the packaging is really damaged, and so is the box. The box is quite damaged down here. So, and I really want, and it's like this crap all over the back of the plastic. And so I found this, I won this on an auction for $35, and I really wanted to, I really wanted a vintage theme deck to play with. So I am going to open this up like on my channel, and just obviously so you guys can see it. I just thought it'd be a really cool thing to open up. Like I said, I want it for $35, so I feel like it's not an enormous amount of money, but it's still obviously expensive. So I'm just going to go ahead, try and get the plastic open. I'll try and keep the box in like as good a condition as possible, but the plastic is really it's like disintegrated. Obviously, I mean, it's a 20-year-old product now. This is from 1999, so a really old product. I'm actually, as I go along, I'm going to be it's going to take a little longer, but I'm going to be sleeving the deck as I go along, so it will take a while. But obviously the cards, I want to use the cards in a deck, so I'm going to be sleeving them. I'm hoping that the deck is in good enough condition, but I do have a Gyarados to swap it out with, because I'm hoping that the Gyarados in here is in really good condition. So my plan is to sort of take it out. So as you can see, the back of the box here says, just like in the best-selling Pokemon Game Boy game, only those who train hard will become great Pokemon masters. Collect and train the Pokemon in this new trading card game, and they'll fight your rivals' Pokemon using the special attacks you've seen in the popular Pokemon animated TV show. Do you have the skills to become the world's #1 Pokemon master? Master the Pokemon trading card game and find out. So it says it comes with 60 cards, 1 coin, 10 damage counters, and rulebook. And if I remember rightly, the damage counter in these are like, they're like these weird little sort of stones almost. So there's the stones, there's the coin, tiny little coin, but really, really cool looking, chancy coin there, very vintage indeed. So there are those like stones. I always thought those were really odd. Let's get the Pokemon cards, can sit there for a second, and there it's empty. The box isn't in terrible shape, just the corners are a bit beaten up. So of course I'll keep the box. Here is the rule book, version 2. So there was obviously a base set one of the very, very first one they made of these, which was base set, but it was just like the one with the Machamp in it. So really cool little booklet helping you get to know a little bit more about the Pokemon set. There are the sets, the base set, jungle, etc. And this tells you what's in the different theme decks. Very cool little booklet indeed. Here it is, and here is the sealed card set, which looks like it's in pretty good condition. There is that holographic Gyarados right there. So I'm going to try my best to get this opened up without tarnishing the cards too badly. Let's see if I can be very unprofessional and rip that off with my teeth so I don't pick too hard at the cards. Very carefully, trying not to just destroy them. These cards have been wrapped like this for a little bit bent on the corner there on the back of that card. These cards have been sealed for 20 years. So let's go ahead. As we can see, the first card there is the Gyarados. So let's just pop that to the side and save that to the end. And I'm going to just go along. As I go along, I'm just going to sleeve. I know it's going to be quite boring for some people, but I'm just going to go ahead and sleeve the cards as I go along and sort of talk about the cards. And I mean, for instance, like Magikarp, this card just, for me, just holds a lot of nostalgia. And obviously with the set, the evolution set that came out, a lot of these cards, obviously the artwork was reprinted. Of course, there were different wording on them, so they could become more playable in the current TCG. Starmie was actually about, give or take, was one of the only playable cards that they, from that entire set. It was the only one that really saw any like serious play. Staryu there too. They didn't actually reprint every single card, so for whatever reason that was, like, I don't know why they didn't reprint. Like, they didn't obviously do Venusaur and Blastoise for whatever reason, but I wish they did. I know they did the GXs, sorry, the EXs of those, but I wish they had actually done the original holographics. Beedrill there, which is a rare in this set. Just the one of those by the looks of it. Looks like there's going to be probably two Kakoonas. So there's obviously some Weedle in here somewhere. Awesome looking Venusaur. Really excited. One thing I'm really excited about this theme deck is that it will have some Bulbasaurs in it. One of the reasons I picked it up was because I knew that obviously the Bulbasaurs would be in here, but of course Ivysaur is very cool too. I wish it had Venusaur in this, but obviously with Gyarados. But the Gyarados artwork is just so epic, and extremely nostalgic. That it really is, in my opinion, it is the best Gyarados artwork that's ever been created. That's just my personal opinion. Here is the Bulbasaur. Very cool looking. I'll bring this one up a little bit closer because this is just such a nostalgic artwork. And this was actually, obviously one of the cards along with the Ivysaur there that they decided not to reprint. So even more special in my opinion. So it's nice to have a line of Bulbasaurs in here. A whole play set indeed. And obviously I'll be playing with these. So I'll try my best not to like hammer them around when I'm playing with them, but really happy to have those. I'm just going to show you the trainers and stuff first. I really wanted to just get those Pokemon sleeved up just because I feel like they're just worth this a little bit more. But see here on the Bill, I'm so glad that Bill is in this set. Super Potion, of course, that was one that they reprinted. Someone can correct me, but I don't think they reprinted Bill in Evolutions from what I remember. Not all of the trainers were reprinted as well. A lot of the trainers weren't, especially the rare ones, were not reprinted in. So the rest are just water and grass energy, which I'll go ahead and sleeve at a later date to save you guys the boredom of watching me sleeve energy cards. But let's kind of have a look at this Gyarados. Let's just look at the back of it first. Looks to be in pretty spectacular condition. Maybe a small, no, I can't really see it. It was just a piece of dust. The back looks spotless, and the front looks absolutely glorious. So maybe a tiny bit of silvering right there in that top right hand corner. That would be the only thing that I can see that is not perfect on that. A little bit of silvering on that right hand side, but apart from that, it is really good condition. Definitely the best condition Gyarados that I have, and I think I have that's the third Gyarados I have. So this Gyarados will be going hard sleeved and put into the complete base set collection that I have already, because I would say that is the best condition Gyarados that I have. And I'm just going to go ahead now and get this one out, because this one is not in anywhere near as good a condition as that. You'll see it here. It's not quite up to snuff. There's a little bit more silvering at the bottom and on the sides, and then the back it's got some minor marks. I would say light play in my personal opinion, but I'm going to go ahead and throw that into my theme deck here. And I will sleeve the rest of these cards up in a moment and be looking to play a game with this theme deck, which is going to be really awesome to play. A Pokemon trading card like battle game with an original base set deck, which is really, really cool. So thanks a lot, guys, for popping by. Sorry to those people that hate to see vintage things like this open, but the box was so damaged. The plastic had holes in it and the plastic was dirty, and I tried to clean it and it wouldn't come off. And like I said, it only cost $35, so I thought absolute steal to be able to open that for you guys. I'm so glad that you guys get to be able to see it, and also a great opportunity for me to have an old school deck that I can actually use, which I'm really excited about. So thanks a lot, guys, for popping on by. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, it's goodbye.